Well, the Hogs are bringing a super regional right here to Fayetteville. Joining us today, we've got Robin and Kaylee to talk team momentum and kind of give us a hands-on look at what it takes to compete at the next level. Thank you for being here and joining us.
Hey, guys.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Well, congrats. Making it to the super regional. How are we feeling? What's the vibe right now with the team?
Well, we're feeling really good. I think just going into practice, we have to just stick to our plan and, just keep doing what we're doing, essentially.
Yeah, because you have been really showing out, I feel like, these last few weeks to close out the regular season. You did finish so strong. And we've got both of you here, a slugger and a pitcher. Can you show us maybe some finger grips on the ball? I was so curious to learn, how do we hold the ball if we're going to throw different pitches, Robin? You seem to be the perfect one to tell us that.
Yeah, well, I actually hold everything the same, so it's kind of, it's a secret as to what I'm throwing, so the other team can't tell, but I usually go with the two-seam grip, and I put my fingers.
Yeah, you're going to
Yes.
Okay, hang on.
Yes.
Let me put my iPad down.
Right.
Okay.
So it's two-seam because your fingers are along the two seams of the ball, and I put my middle finger on the right side. Yep. And so I kind of just use the seams to get more spin on the ball. It's kind of like an extra grip. But I hold everything like this because it's just the most comfortable for me, and it keeps it a secret as to what I'm throwing.
Absolutely, because it always looks the same, right?
Yeah.
So how do you get that spin if you're going to throw or whatever? Is it all to do with the wrist? Is it the
It's
arm?
all your fingers, I would
your
say.
fingers.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's your
really?
fingers moving the ball, so it's just what kind of action you want to do, whether it's coming across or going up the front of the ball. It's just all about just muscle memory, honestly, and knowing what to do.
Okay. Now, you are going to show us maybe how to stand properly.
Okay.
Okay, yes, because I would love to know more.
Not only do I need to learn how to sit properly, I need to learn how to stand.
Yes, got to do all the things properly. Yes, Kaylee, show us what we need to know
Okay.
about batting.
Well, first, I think normally I stand in a probably particular way just for me because that's just what works. And some of the other girls stand a certain way, but normally I'm more down in my legs than some of the other girls. Just because I just think that I can.
Where does the power come from? They talk about the power a lot of times. Does it come from your hips? Does it come from your legs? Do you step forward? Can you explain that?
I normally get all the power from my legs. Being women, that's just naturally where it comes from.
Sure.
And I try to not step for me, but some of the girls do step. So normally when I'm just down in my legs, I just get a nice load, and then I just lift my toe up off the ground just slightly, and then I just swing.
Swing, yeah. So what's the difference? Because with our leadoff hitter, right, when Reagan comes to the plate, she kind of runs away as she's hitting the ball. What is that? What does that mean for hitters?
So Reagan's a slapper, so she can run through the box as long as her foot is.
Slapper. Okay.
Yes. So as long as she's not completely out of the box whenever she hits the ball, she's still safe technically. And because Reagan's super fast and she can run super fast, she likes to use her speed in that way. So she's already getting a running start.
Yeah.
So she's ahead of.
She's halfway to first base before the ball gets anywhere.
That's a good tactic.
Yeah,
I
know.
like
I
that.
I think you'd be a good slapper. I think you'd be a good slapper.
I'm going to be the slapper.
Yes, that's right. So the game series is coming up this weekend. What do we need to know? Fans are coming out to Bogle Park. How do we get them energized? And what are the game times also?
Well, we play Friday at 7 and Saturday at 8. And I would say it's going to be a fun environment. It was awesome. The Bogle was electric this past weekend.
Yeah.
If you missed it, you want to be there this weekend because it's going to be a lot of fun and just a lot of energy from the players. And so we hope the fans bring it.
The fans are going to bring
they
it.
better be.
I think everybody's excited to have a super regional here in Fayetteville.
Totally.
So congrats on that.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining us
Yeah,
today.
thanks for having
me.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you out there this weekend.
Absolutely.